Vibrafinance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibrafinance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibrafinance, we are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vibra Live. Down here at the beach, relaxing, last vacation of the summer. I think it's a good time because we're at that do or die moment. I feel like August here is a pivotal month. All the charts, it's go time. We're either going to make a move or this shit's going to just keep chopping for the next couple months. And that's the one thing I don't want to see. It's one thing that we talked about months ago before the ETF even came out last year, that what was going to happen once Bitcoin and ETH, the majority of the supply, was in BlackRock, JP Morgan, Fidelity's hands. What were they going to do? Were they going to just keep the charts channeling, where Bitcoin was just going to range from, 60 to 80K for a year straight, drive everyone nuts, everyone leaves, and then they send it? I don't know. I don't want that to happen, but it just kind of feels like that's been going on a little bit. But you know what? It is what it is. Nothing we can do. We're here for the ride. And, we just position ourselves as best we can. And then from there, it's out of our hands. The market makers, they do their thing. And we just hope we positioned ourselves in the best coins. And I can tell you guys that in the last couple of days, I've just gotten even more bullish on Cubic, on definitely not Alliance Block. I don't know what is going on here. At this point, I'm holding, but a second hack. They got hacked. They rebranded, did this airdrop. Happens again. To me, I don't know. It's not looking good. But guys, Velo. This thing it's start. Velo looks like it's ready to go. We have 2 days now until we're listed on Binance. I can't wait for that. Or Binance, sorry, on Uphold. So big things are coming for Velo, guys. I've been following some of these guys here, and there's been a couple alleged. He's gone though. This guy came out, and people think he's like an insider, and he put out some information on Velo, and then he disappeared. Just in case you don't see this, stellar founder advisors to Velo, Jed McCaleb. Nice, I like that. Guys, Velo's an absolute home run. This thing is going to go to, I think, over $1 a coin. And right now, we're sitting at, I think, a cent, if that. It's got 100x in it easy. I'm on vacation here, so I'm just searching Twitter, seeing what's new. I don't know. I forget who put that tweet out. I wish I had known. I pull it back up, but it is what it is. I'll find it. Bitcoin to Velo, yeah, Uphold too. I think we might see a little pulp too. Maybe take little profits if we get a nice huge green candle up. I'm definitely selling before the listing. But it's a long, guys. It's so obvious. Check out Titan X too. If you guys watched that stream with Jake and Chris the other day, go back and watch it. It was so good. It just makes me laugh. When we were telling everybody about Titan X last summer, we first found out about it. Everyone was hating on Jay. Oh, he's a scammer. Da 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 da. And now, 280 days later, and everybody's in profit. Everyone that laughed at Titan X is sitting here holding bags of God knows what. And if you understand how these protocols work on top of it, with Hyper, with Dragon X, with Inferno, with Jake X, the supply is going to just evaporate. It's going to evaporate in front of our faces, guys. And shout out to Mike D. This website is awesome. It's doing analytics. I was just scrolling this here, and I don't know what day this was. I don't know what happened, day 56, where we had 17,000 miners created. But geez, we're now at like 1. The people are doing under sub 10 a day, which is I kind of understand why, because we paid 0.2 ETH and got 2.5 billion. Now you're paying 0.26 ETH and getting 500 million. It's a bit significantly less amount. I wanted to see, I don't think they have it. You know, the amount that was coming out, 451 billion on this day. I don't think that's much, though. I know it was in the trillions. So, okay, all right, never mind. 3.58 KB. So what's that? 8 times that. So 3.5 trillion, maybe. If that's what's coming out, which will be great. If that's all it was, because I know it was 14 or so. That guy, I don't know. I wish I could go back. Because oh my God. Like, you just know when somebody is special, like Jake, and the people that funded it were like, oh yeah, he's a scammer. You know, he left the Zen community after he left the Hex community. You know, he made money, he left, and we were all staked, so he's a scammer. And it's funny. But this his project, you know, he took a little bit from Hex, he took a little bit from Zen, he took a little bit from Hidai and Natropa, what was going on, PTGC, and he literally created the super coin. It's just like with Alien, with PTGC, and Anki. The ones that come out after, they just seem to be, and especially UFO, which is that I know that's the Grace project too. So he did PTGC and then UFO, and UFO is crushing now because he got to see PTGC, its successes, its couple of things that could have been better. And now UFO is absolutely crushing it. When those liquidity pools get bigger, all we need is, it's inevitable. Time, more people will eventually come in, or the prices go up and they get deeper. I was shocked when he told me that out of a $50,000 buy of PDI, 20K of that buy got routed through his pools on UFO. Sorry guys, I don't have two tabs. It's hard to keep eyes on what's going on. I don't have a second screen right now. So I'm looking at my lobby here. No, I don't want to connect. But these pools are getting big. Okay, where are we at here? UFO liquidity pools. Boom. So I just did the UFO and Hex ones. And so another cool thing too about these pools, which is why, so I don't have my PTGC and my Alien or my Anki or any of that in the liquidity pools, because this pool, for example, you'll get hit with 6.5% on the PTGC, or the 6% fee. So what the Gray did was made it so these pools here with UFO, even though it's a tax token, you don't have to pay it when you go into the pools, which is really cool. You know, so if I went right now and went to PulseX, you know, went to PTGC and Pulse, and I added to that pool, if I put, you know, 100 million PTGC in there, I would only have 93.5 as soon as the pool started. So I don't like that. And then, so if you do that in and out, that's 13%, which, you know, prevented me from doing that. But this is an awesome thing. And as these pools get bigger and bigger and bigger, massive buys from PulseX's auto router will just start coming through here. So someone wants to buy a bit ink, they could get routed through one of these pools. If someone just wants to buy Hex, they could come through one of these pools. And that, in essence, helps all of us out when that happens. So it's such a cool thing. Pulse Chain is so unique. And these are like my retirement, guys, honestly. PTGC is like my retirement. The coins I have now, I'm never selling. And I'm going to just keep them I might rotate into stables after this cycle. If we go crazy and blow off top into like near $1 billion, yeah, I'm taking profits on it. But I really don't think. No, actually, I do think we're gonna go that crazy, so I'm probably gonna have to take profits on it. Now that I really think about it here, but that's a good thing. And stuff like A1A, Sonny's ecosystem, Pulse Christmas, XLP. If you can get it, if you can go and snag a 0.5% or 1% of these coins when no one knows about them right now, guys, they will just pay us forever. They just don't stop. It's DeFi 2.0, and people don't understand. You don't have to stake your coins to earn with these new ecosystems. You can throw into LP, and you can earn. You can hodl these reflection coins and earn. There's multiple ways. Any thoughts on loan? Seems just a dumb token. You talking about the liquid loans token? Yeah, I would not. I wouldn't use that protocol, bro. To be honest with you, I don't feel safe recommending anybody use it because if and once there's a significant amount of money in there, it's gonna just be a target. People are gonna to try to come in and destroy the peg. It's just what people do. If it happened to Luna and it took billions of dollars and they were able to do it, what's stopping assholes from doing it to that project? And I don't want that to happen. I just, why do we need to do that, bro? Why do you need to take a loan out against your crypto there when you can just swap it into stable coins and throw it into a USDC, USDT pool on Saucer Swap? Or the double stable pool where you earn on both sides. You don't have to take risk. That's what I'm going to be doing this bear market. Why take a loan out on my crypto? No, I'll just swap it into stable coins and I'll just throw it into pools. So right here, where let's try to find. So the USDC pool. And I have the 3 NFTs, so I can get the Larry bonuses, so I can get up to almost 11% on that pool right there. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be in these stablecoin pools in the bear market, and that'll probably cut in half. So even if I can get 6% here, and then on Flare with their Clearpool stablecoin, I think it's 4%. So I'd rather just do that. Yeah, dude, exactly, bro. Those type of platforms are for people. They're for whales, guys. They're for whales only. Just understand that they're not for us. And I just don't. I don't want to see anybody lose their money when someone tries to destroy the peg of liquid loans or liquidate people just for fun, because that's crypto. That's what people do, and a lot of people don't like Pulse Chain and Richard Hart, and they'll just do it because. So I would just stay away and do this. This is a very smart move. Couple $100 cubic this weekend. That a boy, Papa. That a boy. Cubic, it's just getting more and more and more and more bullish. Me neither, Thomas. I actually no, I did. I sold like $100 worth just for some gas money and whatever. Yeah, it was stupid. But then I swapped $1 billion for Dragon X, $1 billion for Hyper, $1 billion for Jake X, and $1 billion for Inferno. And 2 of them are already up like 30%. So I got back that $100 already in profit, and I ain't selling anything, bro. I'm not selling any Titan X until ETH hits $77,777 minimum. Crypto capacity was good, bro. Yo, Mammy, Wen Moon, man, bro, we're getting close. Definitely in the next. I think September is going to be a good month. Or if it depends, bro. If they end up pumping the markets before rate cuts, it's September will be bearish after like the 18th, 19th. But if the markets kind of just chop a little bit and trend upwards, and then they cut rates, that could be when they start to send, which would make sense to right before the elections, like the 6 weeks before the elections, get people thinking for the last 2 months everything's been good, get all the negative memories out of their heads. It's funny how that works. So we'll see, bro, but it doesn't matter. honestly, we're in the best coins. It's inevitable. And, you know, just don't get shaken out and we win. It's really that simple, bro. You know, and you got your Richard Hart coins. You got your Velo. You're strong. Like Velo, guys, is going to be incredible. Like we are this close to them popping off. The company that owns every single 7-Eleven in Singapore and in Asia, they are tied in deep with Velo, right? It's all set up, ready to go. And I just think we need stablecoin regulation here. That's the last key to the puzzle. And when that comes, whether it's tomorrow, a month, 2 months, it doesn't matter, guys. And the slower these things happen, it just gives us more time, to accumulate. It's like, yeah, I've heard that a million times, da 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 da. But you know what? It's true. These things, XR. I was listening to a really good stream. This guy Jim Willie. If you haven't heard of him, this dude's a legend. And he was this guy right here, Jim Willie. This guy is super smart. And he was talking about XRP and how bricks, they are now the Project M Bridge and the unit, they're calling it, which is that's their new dollar. The new currency is called the unit. It's going to be 30 or like 60 or 70, 40% XRP, 30% Russian ruble, 30% Indian rupee. It's going to be 40% XRP and then 60% currency split 30-30. And that gives every single country a way to trade or without using the dollar. So when people want to settle it, and the funniest thing is this guy here, Augustine Carson's, like, why would I take financial advice or listen to a guy who can't stop eating? Like, this guy cannot control himself. Look at him. Like, if you just dangle a cheeseburger in front of him, he could not pay attention in a meeting. Like, so this is the guy that's going to make all these, it's just disgusting how the world works. I'm not taking any advice from a guy that literally cannot stop eating. It's just, this guy's disgusting. But regardless, the BIS, they are the central banks of the central bank of the central banks, guys. The big boys, Ripple Partners. They've been working on CBDCs. Well, guess what, guys? That's the scare tactic. That they say, guy, the CBDCs, they're coming. They're coming, guys. They're going to take over. They're going to take over and destroy your privacy. And so people are thinking, okay, no CBDCs, no CBDCs. Meanwhile, they're using USDC, which can be frozen out of any wallet at any time. So we have a CBDC here right now, guys. And when we have a digital dollar, it's the CBDC. They can shut it off at any point if you're using it. So it's already here. Don't listen to anybody tell you anything different. It is what it is. That's also why I tell you diversifying is so important for a multitude of reasons. This here too. If this plays out and they do come with the hammer and everything, your privacy is completely gone, yada yada yada. Well, guess what? That's why we have our backup plan and we diversified into Pulse Chain, into PDI. So in case the insane tracking device that's built into our stable coins, you don't want to use it, well, we have PDI here. So we have a solution just in case. And that's how you crush crypto. You have multiple different bags for multiple narratives, multiple niches of the market, like AI, like gaming's been in the biggest bear market out of everything, I feel like, lately. So there's so much opportunity across all of crypto, guys. Just don't listen to stupid people. And when I hear stuff like that Russia's already set up with XRP, that guy said that they had 25,000 tons of gold buried in 2 different military bases in Russia, and they can't wait to go to a gold standard. And that's why Japan too is itching to go to a gold standard, but we're trying to stop them desperately. So Japan's going to be that catalyst. They're going to be the first one that is using XRP between all the banks, and watch how good it goes for them over there. We're going to blame Japan for the bond crisis or the treasury crisis, whatever. If they start selling too fast, if that's the route they go, I hope it doesn't happen like that, but I'm going to be ready for it. And that's all the more reason when Tether goes, if it does, that PI over here is going to be that more valuable, because people are going to see, oh my God, these things that we thought were safe aren't safe. The things we thought were private aren't private. So what's the solution? Oh, well, that's PDI. And we got that over here. And this stable coin, our stable coin is going to move from 75 cents to, I think, $1.25. It's going to fluctuate. And I'm okay with that. I don't care. As long as my value's there and I can swap for it, I don't care if my stable coin is 75 cents or $1.25. As long as I can redeem it for that same collateral or vice versa, I'm good. I don't care. And PDI chart's looking great. I'm not worried about this at all. All my PDI are in liquidity pools, guys. In here, just earning. I got multiple. I got PDI Natropa, PDI Teddy, PDI Inc. Crushing it. And just earning. And honestly, and the craziest thing is this pool is doing the best out of all my pools. I was looking today. It's my Affection and Inc. pool. Guys, the one we looked at the other day, I now have 71 Inc. and 94,000 Affection. So last time I looked at this, it was $132 on each side. Now I have 141. Only $12 in volume in 24 hours. You know what? Come on, bots, where you at? But this is how you win in crypto. You diversify. You're early into projects when no one's talking about them, and then you just hold, guys. That's it. That's it. It's that easy. Oh, dude, that's hilarious. I mean, isn't that funny though, that we're supposed to take advice from this guy that literally can't stop eating everything in front of him? I mean, it's embarrassment, bro. It really is. But hopefully, that's one thing I did realize is we don't have all of this stuff is an option. It's all an offer. We don't have to take part in any of this stuff. You grow up in a system where society pushes you in a direction, forces you in certain way into school, it forces you to think certain ways, and it's hard to get out of that and think, okay, how can we do this better moving forward? It's getting worse and worse and worse. Clearly, public schools from when I graduated in the early 2000s to now, it's just gone straight downhill. So what's the solution? Do we complain, or do we build? Say, all right, we homeschool the next generation. We make sure that we live with our friends and our family. We know our neighbors. They're all of our friends. That's the future, guys, and that's what we're going to be building. I can't wait. Vibrafil is coming, and we're going to make so much off of this, guys. XRP is this is how it's going to work. It's going to be 50 cents, 60 cents. That's going to shoot to $2. It'll be $2, $2.50, $2.75, $7, $7.30, $7.50, $7.90, $22. It's going to just incrementally jump up, guys. The Enbridge here, all of these countries are going to be settling with XRP. It's going to be that asset if they want to trade with rupees to Brazilian real or whatever it is. They're just going to settle with XRP in the middle of it all. And it's already all set up. Guys, we've been talking about it for years now. And this Ripple here, guys, this is how the price of XRP is going to start going up. It's not because of retail. Retail is not going to shoot the price up. Ripple, a provider of enterprise blockchain and crypto solutions, is allocating $10 million to tokenized treasury bills with Open Eden, after also collaborating with ArcX, who we've talked about, who is going to bring trillions on chain in the following years. Trillions. On August 1st, Ripple said it would allocate $10 million to its tokenized US T-bills on Open Eden's platform. This is part of a larger fund that Ripple will allocate T-bills provided by a number of issuers. So guys, this is how, think about how much debt is out there, how many bills they're going to keep offering in the future. All right, right here, BlackRock, they launched their $500 million bottle fund. But what happens when they start issuing $1 billion in debt? You're issuing $200 million in more treasury. That's how when there's trillions in dollars of treasuries, trillions of dollars of assets and funds, that's when the price of XRP is going to go up. It's only a matter of time, guys. They're telling you right here. It's expected to hit 16 trillion in 5 years. 5 years, guys. The market cap right now of Bitcoin and ETH, like everything excluding Bitcoin and ETH, the stable coins, is like $300 million. Think about how big that is. You know, that's like a 60x or something like that in assets on chain. And that is going to pump the price. Government securities are driving real world asset tokenization. And what happens with inflation? You have to print more and more and more money and debt. They're the only asset class where prominent US brands led by BlackRock and Franklin Templeton are tokenizing. And who's custodying that stuff? Coinbase. Who has most of the ETFs? Coinbase. Recent high interest rates have boosted demand for safe, high-yielding T-bills on-chain, sending the value of tokenized U.S. Treasury projects over 1,000% from January 2023 to $1.29 billion as of May 2024. So that 10x in 15, 16 months. And it can 10x overnight, guys. That's the one thing that they're not telling you right here. Is the floodgates are going to open up very, very soon. By the end of this year, this stuff is going to be flowing and flowing and flowing. Ripple said that the XRP ledger, the home of over 1,000 projects. Now, when you go on right now, and for retail, and you go to some and you add trust lines, there's like 20 coins that are trading with liquidity. This is not for retail, guys. There's 1,000 projects that are being built, but we don't see them there. I know it's on a different ledger. It's on a testnet. It's on a different ledger we can't see. And once these things are ready to go, they will be brought onto the mainnet, onto Ledger, where all of us can interact. And it's going to be awesome. It really is. ArcX is tokenizing equities, debt instruments, and money market funds. Because if the derivative market somehow comes on chain, even 5%, 10% of the derivative market, if that came on chain, it's game over. No one even knows how much money is in the derivative market. It's a complete Ponzi scheme. It's so bad. If you really look into it, it's just constantly, I give you $100 and you bet Erwin $100 and he takes it and then bets Alan $100 and then Alan takes it and bets Mobius. Next thing you know, there's 100 bets. 100 people bet $100 with $100 bill. That's literally the derivatives market. So if we could bring that on chain, which I don't know how they do, because you bring it on chain, now you can see everything. And now all their little dirty secrets are revealed. And you want to know something crazy, guys, about the carry trade? Hedera taps crypto custodian Copper to expand institutional access to HBAR tokens. We've been talking about this for so long. And it's finally being talked about in the mainstream and not shunned. What do you know? But guys, the carry trade in Japan, where you can borrow at 0% from Japan and go put it into T-bills, make 5-6%, call it a day. Guess who abused it to all hell and went and took 20 trillion in borrowed money, and they made $1.2 trillion, 60 billion per year per trillion. And that was Wall Street. Wall Street has borrowed $20 trillion in the carry trade, abused it like crazy. And the sickest thing is, the $60 billion they made every year, going back to the 90s, there's no trace of it anywhere. It's all in slush funds and in Swiss bank accounts, and probably in Caribbean bank accounts all around the world. Billions of dollars getting laundered that the board members never see, shareholders never see, the government never gets to tax it. Complete and utter tax evasion. So Wall Street are the ones abusing it. And funny enough, on that 20 trillion, in the last couple months, since Japan increased rates 0.25%, the stock market over there tumbled, and the Japanese yen went down 20% in a day or something like that. So the 20 trillion, they lost $8 trillion on that. So all of the banks on Wall Street now are upside down because of Japan. And nobody's gonna tell you that. It took me months of watching streams and just doing research to come across someone that actually told you what was really going on. It has the balls to say it because he's got his own website and he's not worried about being censored or anything. But that was just shocking to me. So these banks are in big trouble, guys. JP Morgan, Citi, Chase, Wells Fargo, they were all the ones that were doing it. Borrowing free money from Japan, putting it into T-bills, making that 5-6% skim, and then putting it into offshore accounts so they don't have to pay tax on it. Brilliant. So it's all coming down. You know, when you could just take like that, someone is suffering on the other side. And that all comes back. Yeah, bro, 100%. I 100% do. From the absolute bottom down here, yeah, Titan X is going to do absolutely stupid numbers, bro. I mean, right now we're already in profit from just holding ETH. The 0.2 ETH we spent back then was like $380, and that got you 2.5 billion coins. And I think 2.5 billion is worth like it's almost it's doubled up. It's like $800 right now, which doesn't seem like a lot, but day 369 is when the fireworks are going to really start happening. And we just had day 280 on August 4th, so we're like day 290 right now, something like that. So in another 80 days, roughly, day 369, Dragon X has a huge, huge day where the ETH in there gets unlocked and it makes a massive purchase of Titan X first, and then they swap the Titan X into Dragon X, and then they burn a bunch of it. And after seeing, I remember clearly when I was on stream with Chaos Chris, like last summer maybe, and we were looking at the upcoming supply in the future, and we were looking at August and the amount of trillions that were coming out, and we were thinking it was going to take 3 to 4 weeks before the price stopped going down. And the shit shot up the entire time. It never even went down. So during the most inflation ever by 5 times or more, I want to say it was 14 to 16 trillion a day for 3 or 4 days. And this one here is 3 trillion. So it's like 20% of that amount in another 80 days. So the bottom is 100% in, and this thing is just going to start going parabolic. I can't see any other way. There's so many people building on top of Titan X2, meme coins, utility that's coming. Why not build on top of Titan X when all of the builders or all of the developers in the community, all of those projects that came before you are there to help you, are there to work with you? How can you come in and benefit everyone that's here right now? It's not this PvP where everyone just, I take from you, you take from him, and then we figure it out later. No, it's everybody can win in this ecosystem. So Titan X is different, guys. Don't listen to these Hex Maxis who are just jealous because they're still staking their freaking Hex instead of doing miners when we told you these things are incredible. I went and I looked through all of the FUD last year about Jake, and it was stupid. None of it was more than a 30 IQ. I mean, seriously, there was not one thing that I even had to double check. One thing. And there's people out here that literally didn't get into it because they saw one of those tweets. And it's sad. But definitely super excited to be in it, to just have streamed with Jake, to be able to, reach out to him and talk to him, having connections like that, he's going to be a legend in 5 to 10 years. And right now we have the ability to reach out to him, connect with him, and he's a super humble guy. Don't listen to these people that are jealous. If there was a red flag, I would tell you. Well, okay, Jake Sharp's not his real name. Big deal. Richard Hart is not Richard's real name. It's like, that's such a big, big problem. Scammer. Unbelievable. But guys, what do you think? You think this is about 3 months, 4 months overdue? Meme coin traders hate the flood of tokens on Pump.fun. Nobody's having fun anymore, said one meme coin trader after he's now back in his mom's basement after losing all his money. His landlord chased him back home. Degens have been blaming Pump.fun for an oversaturated market filled with scams. Yeah. You know who's the biggest scammer? Is Scam Nooner. Scam Nooner. Eigenlayer. So this scumbag right here, I was listening to a clip of his morning show, and he was saying how, Solana, it's oversaturated now. The meme coins are over with. It's no longer fun anymore. And he would not say the word scam one time. He is such a magician, the way he words his stuff. He would not say there's just constant rug pulls. They're 99% scams. What he did is say, look, guys, out of 1.4 million coins, 30 of them have had a market cap of $1 million or more for a month straight. 30 coins out of 1 point something million went over $1 million market cap and stayed there. So they're all rug pulls, but he reads it and like it comes off where if you didn't know that much, you just think, these projects failed. You wouldn't know they're blatant rug pulls, they're blatant scams out to take your money. And this guy just rubs me the wrong way. He's such a scumbag. And you know what else is funny too? What was it? The Bitcoin fund. I forget the name of it, but there's a company called like the Bitcoin Fund Trust or something. I'll find it later this week, but they invested into Ripple early, and it's either like Rand Nooner or like Altcoin Daily or Invest Answers. One of those guys is an early huge investor into Ripple. So he has a huge vested interest in it. So the fact that he will not mention it now or fuds it, it's like, So they all know what's going on. And it's all just a giant game out there of sell you the garbage, make as much money off of you as we can, because there's idiots out here. These guys don't care. They're not here for good reasons. They're here to get as many people leverage trading and getting as many people to click their links and get as much referral bonus as possible. That's how they can make all these trades and constantly lose, because it's not their money. They don't care if they lose 5 trades. So, guys, next one, if you lose those, just, fire it up and let's go again. Yeah, you can't do that if you run out of money, though. That's the problem. And how many people win? Besides Gugod, I don't know anyone that beats the leverage trading. He's the only one. So XRP, XLM, they're going to be used heavily with BRICS and with mBridge and these cross-border payments, guys. So don't listen to anybody out there. I listened to a really good stream yesterday about the origins of Ripple. Let me see if I could find that tweet about it. And how much they lie just about where Ripple came from. All right, where is it? Is it up here? All right, it's not. It must have been an old tweet, but so XRP came out It was Ripple Co. There was a patent for it in 1991, and then it switched to Ripple Labs in 1995, maybe. And then again, there was another switching of it, but there was 3 patents that were filed that same day in 1991 from the same IP address, and they were the patents for eCoin and GooGet, which turned into Google and PayPal. So Ripple, Google, and PayPal all got created from the same IP address in like 1991 or something like that. As it's all of the shit is chosen and it's all pre-planned. The XRP, the Ripple lawsuit here is all for show. It's not even, it's real in a sense that it's happening, but everybody, Brad Garlinghouse, everybody on Ripple's board, they were all chosen to be there. They all knew that this was going to happen. They have to do it as like a public, public theater, just to usher in the new system. And so if they have to lie already that, oh, Ripple came around because we love the lyrics of a Grateful Dead song. No, it was actually started by like the NSA or the INSA in the early 90s with the same patents from Google, PayPal, eCoin. It's like, come on, no. So, man. Yeah, exactly. That's all you need to do, bro. My good friends in 2020, I'd say it all the time. They knew I was into crypto. I was passionate about it. I was researching it. And I told them, hey, these are the things to buy. And my buddy, he bought $5,000 worth of crypto. It was 10 ETH. ETH was maybe $450, $500. He took 10 ETH out and split it up. And that $5,000 turned into over 300K. Just holding, doing nothing else. And right now, to this day, for $250, he has a bag of 18,000 Matic coins for $250. So even after the dips, the crashes, everything, if you get in at a low entry point and you pick the right coin, it's all that matters. It will retrace, and big deal, you're up 20, 30x. You got in at 10 cents, and now it's sitting at $2 at the floor. That's when it doesn't matter. You don't need to sell. Oh, that's why you're winning, bro. And people can't do it. People cannot live below their means and get rid of stuff. Get rid of Netflix. Downgrade. Don't get that new car. And unless you can do that, it's you either work more. You got to make more money. And brother, it's gonna turn out amazing for you in the next year, dude. That's awesome. Yep, exactly. We all got into Matic too. Matic and Hex at like 0.007. And I sold it at 100x at $1 and was like, this is the greatest thing ever. I got $1. I made 100x. Well, yeah, if I just held it, I would have made it 300x. But you know what? It is what it is. We all learned. And that's why you always keep a moon bag. If something like the bags that pump the hardest this cycle, like Cubic or whatever, say it's Velo, Velo goes up and does a 500x from here. I'm definitely taking profits. I'm definitely selling some, but I will leave a moon bag. Like I'm gonna start scaling out, and I keep hearing, well, Adam, what if this is where utility starts to take over and these cryptos are valued on how much is on chain and how much volume there? Yeah, that's not gonna happen this cycle though. It's not, guys. It's not. It's gonna be next cycle. And one other thing too is there's a Raoul Paul stream. Raoul Paul. He put out a stream. Actually, where is it? Hold on, sorry. YouTube. It was a stream about AI, and he said that we have 6 years until nobody knows what's going to happen. There's going to be no financial markets to invest in. AI is going to be running everything. New businesses are going to get started up overnight. Like nobody knows what the world's going to look like in 6 years, 2030. So he was basically like, you got to get as much as you can, stack up as many assets you can right here. This was it. You have 6 years to make as much as possible. As this was an awesome stream, and I'll put the link in the chat. And definitely watch that. Yeah, bro. Axelar. Yeah, bro. We bought Axelar in October last year. You know, I took 10 ETH and diversified it into altcoins, and we bought Axelar, we bought Miria, we bought Metis, we bought Velo, Stronghold, we bought Relio, Polytrade, Flare, and well, Flare we've had, but Flare Inu we got recently. We've been crushing it, absolutely crushing it. And Axelar is so important because Axelar is how. Well, this guy's so funny. This guy's on here. Axelar is how XRP you're going to be able to go do a swap for. Say you hold Phantom in one wallet and you want to get Relio on Stellar. You'll be able to do that with one click. And Axelar is how they're going to do that. It's going to be able to. Axelar will route you to XRP's super DEX, where they're going to have the most liquidity out of anywhere in the market. So every trade will automatically get sent and routed to the XRP ledger because it's got the most liquidity, the least amount of slippage, the cheapest fees, everything. So it will be the super DEX to go to for institutions, for retail, for that public ledger. And then Richard Hart is going to have, with Pulse Chain, is the only crypto that is actually real DeFi, in my opinion. So you have the best of both worlds right here. You have Pulse Chain for us, where we could transact privately and free. And then you have the XRP ledger, which is the super DEX, where all the institutions are going to be tokenizing their assets, real estate, gold, commodities, all that. And then we have Flare is the DEX that's all going to happen on, guys. So we're crushing so hard. It's not going to stop. And I can't wait. I'm excited. And hopefully we get some more sun tomorrow. So we'll hit the beach and get some waves. I mined Octa space for a couple of days before it had a price. I just checked, it's 165. Hindsight, should have put everything on it long. Mobius, bro, how did you not know Octa.space was going to be the one? I mean, come on, bro. Octa.space, and you weren't like, dude, this is the one. I'm going all in instantly. Bad move, Mobius. Bad move, bro. See, you could have been retired. Could have been retired already. Yep, met it. Yeah, down to 33 bucks. That's crazy. I got it for, I want to say $9. It was either 5 or 9. It was either sub 10 or like $5. But I think it was around 10 bucks. The hell's Metis? Metis. Boom. It was end of October, so. Oh, never mind. So it was around 11 bucks. Okay. All right, I got for like 11 bucks, so we're still up 3x on it, or 2x. Not bad. I'll take it. Oh, wow, so you guys couldn't even see that. I'm looking at the chart. But yeah, Metis, not bad. Yeah, I knew too. I sold a couple. I sold like 10 of them up at the top at $100. So I think I bought 50 of them for like whatever, 600, 500 bucks down in there, and sold 10 of them for 1,000. So now we're riding with 40 of them, just a straight moon bag. And that's how you do it, guys. Just little wins and just be patient. You get in early and hold. And when everyone is fighting Titan X, you get in. When everyone's talking about, Velo is just junk, Stellar, oh, it's done nothing for 10 years. I would never buy that coin. Okay. You're right. Yep, bro. If you don't have Cubic, make sure you get Cubic, bro. Cubic is now officially the #1 coin I am most bullish on. Cubic and Titan X are the top two. As AI Garth, Cubic is the one. I'm telling you, I'm buying more tonight. Actually, to be honest with you, like under 200. When I first bought, I got $500 worth, and I got, I want to say, 75 million around there ish. And right now, it was 160, so it's 6 times less. So I got like $400 the other day, and I got a couple 100 million. So that would have literally been $1,600 or $1,700 worth back then. It is the one. Cubic, I get it on Trade Ogre, but you can get it on Mexi, BitGet, Gate.io. But Trade Ogre is my favorite, bro. I'm up in New York, and they are the strictest ever. I didn't have to KYC. I didn't have to do nothing. Just an email address and Google two-factor, and boom, you're in Trade Ogre. I sent a bunch of money in, withdrew off. It's good to go. Yep. Yeah, bro. And I found an awesome hack too in Lobster Wallet. So if you're just holding XLM, you hold YXLM right there, and it gives you like 4% or something like that, or 6% on your XLM. If you hold YETH, it's 4%. Bitcoin is 6%, and Stellar is 8% maybe, and USDC is 4%. So if you hold YUSDC in here, you earn interest on it just by holding it. It's like liquid staking. So it's real, it's sick. I didn't even know that. So if you're holding a bag of XLM, download the trust line for YXLM. You'll see it pop up here every so often when they refreshes through. But you just start earning more for free, and it's pegged 1-to-1. You could swap anytime. And USDC right there, ultracapital.xyz. Let's see, ultracapital.xyz. Boom, right there. Daily to your wallet, automatic, up to 7%. There it is. See, look at this. So all you do is just add the trust line. So if you're holding Bitcoin, bridge that into Lobster and gets you 3.8% for doing nothing. If you're holding ETH, bridge it into Lobster. Earn with YETH. Buy what? Yeah, right there. ETH amount, deposit amount. So you could do up to 100 ETH, guys. You just go right here and do 100 ETH. Where do you want to deposit to? Stellar, and you put your address in there. Vibra.pls. Boom. Continue. It's not valid. Oh, well, damn. But you get the point. Sick. That's awesome. So anybody that's holding ETH liquid, Bitcoin liquid, USDC, or Stellar, what are you doing? I'm asking again, what are you doing not earning on this? Seriously. So this is why I give you all the alpha. Hell yeah, I'm into, yeah, I got some game coins, yeah. I like Equilibrium on XRP. I like X Crusaders on Hedera. I like Earthlings. Where are we going here? Let's see. We have Nakamoto. We got, let's see. I got a couple games. Nakamoto's good. Bad Metal Robots. That thing pumps so hard. I like that. Creo, I got that staked. Damn, I really don't have that many games. Sheesh. Equilibrium. Yeah, no, I got Altura. But yeah, no, I do have UFO. I have that staked on Polygon. But yeah, bro, I don't really. I'm too thin right now. I got UFO. I have Altura. Ultra's good though. I like that. Engine. Engine. I don't like that. Like like Cubic. Like I just look at it like this. It's like, all right, if I could buy Cubic or Titan X right now, why am I holding this? And the only reason I said I'm holding these coins is because my entry points. Like Nakamoto has done very well since where I got into it, so I'm up decently on it even after these dips. But yeah, guys, I don't know. Gaming's tough. I've been more focusing on the AI and real world asset plays, but gaming's gonna have a huge cycle. It's only a matter of time. But all right, guys, I'm out of here. We'll be back this week. maybe tomorrow night. Something good happens, there's something exciting, I'll definitely pop on here. But if it's just, the same old chopping, oh, we could start pumping, oh, da da da, probably just relax. But looking forward to having coexisted Steven on here this week. I know he's been super busy, but we're gonna hopefully find a time here in the next couple days and talk some PDI, Atropa, liquidity pairs, and yield farming, DeFi 2.69. I prefer it. Yeah, yeah, I do too. But I just feel like how much better is it going to do this cycle than last cycle? And all those coins, there's so much inflation coming out. You got to really look at that. And stuff like Aether games that just came out now, and I forget the game we have on. Oh, I have GameSwift and GHX. Yeah, GameSwift and GamerCoin, GHX. That's a gem. GHX. That's what I'm gonna leave off right here. Go look into that. GamerCoin, GHX. I got mine staked. It's crushing. It's Cubic. You gotta just download the wallet on the App Store. If you have a Android or iPhone, just go to the App Store, download the Cubic wallet right there. And I have my one phone that has no service, and all I do is use the internet on it. Have all my crypto apps on it, and everything on my daily phones is just like read only. So I got nothing on there. That way I'm completely safe. And if I need to do stuff, I can just grab that phone, turn it on, and we're good to go. And eventually I'm going to do that too with my crypto, where stuff that I do on my crypto is only on one computer. But I feel like I'm advanced enough where I don't have Telegram on my computer. I don't have Discord on my computer. I don't click links on my computer where I do crypto. So I feel like I'm safe enough at that point. But ideally, I want to have a computer that I only do crypto on, and my phone where I only do crypto on, and then obviously my hardware wallets that I only use with that phone and that computer. So that's how you stay safe, and you want to practice safety. Because I got hacked and it sucks. It's not fun. And after it happens, you look back, you're like, why wasn't I doing this? Why didn't I do this before? And just take that half hour or that hour, get everything sorted out, everything squared away and backed up and done properly. So smash that like button. I'll be back a couple days, unless we have some crazy that happens, which I will gladly be back tomorrow night. So see you guys.